Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. This is a love romantic relationship reading for you, Leo. This is for the first week of July 2019, and this is for the Leo sign. This is a love romantic relationship reading applicable for singles, couples in a relationship or dating, and this is for you guys. I have already I've shuffled the card and pre-picked the card for you, and this is your spread. All right, so let's start your reading. So your first card, Leo, is the Nine of Cups in upright position. So this is your past energy. It could be you, it could be the person that you're involved with, or it could be the situation you're involved with. Sorry. So Nine of Cups in upright position speaks about wish fulfillment, being happy, being contented. You've got 9 cups here at your back. You're sitting, your hands are folded because, and you have this grin in your face. It means that you're very satisfied, all right? So it could be in the past there was something that made you happy. It will differ from each one of you, but you will feel at some point. For some of you, you were happy, you were feeling great, you were contented. 9 of Cups, it could be 10 months ago, 9 months ago, 10 months ago, 10 weeks ago, but yeah, at some point you and this person, or up until now, maybe for some of you, you're still feeling lucky. All right, you were lucky for some, because the Knight of Cups, underneath it is the it's the Wheel of Fortune in upright position. So you were lucky for this connection, reconnection, or you were lucky that you had a chance encounter with a person, someone that made you smile, someone that a situation, a relationship where it brings, joy and contentment to your life. That was in the past. All right, feeling lucky, feeling great. The next card you've got underneath the 9 of Cups is the Page of Swords in reverse. I felt like, yep, there is happiness, but part of that happiness, connection, reconnection, is there was some sort of not unfinished, but it's just, there's something about it that's not perfect. There's something about it that you were not really being realistic or true to yourself. Like, it could be upfront, you're telling everyone that it's perfect, it's fine, and so on and so forth, but beneath that smile, that ongoing talk, there's a part of you that is saying that Page of Swords in reverse, that it's a hold back, and some sort of a quiet question, in like, this is lingering thoughts that, is this real? Will this last? Is this how it should be? Something about for some of you, false hope. For some of you, some promises to keep you smile, to keep you keen on this relationship. Although I cannot deny that, it was a lucky reunion. There was something about you and this person and the situation where you felt like they bring luck or joy to your life, but also they take something out of your life. They take some sort of, it's like it's not necessarily give and take, but they're bringing some joy, luck, and happiness to your life, but you're losing something, right? It could be your pride, it could be your status, because I'm really it is something that you're denying your it's something that you're in denial. Let me just click this. Yeah, something about in denial. All right, I'm not really picking it's major, but it's something you're in denial with. This person, connection or reconnection, it's something that, it's valuable to you. It makes you happy, it makes you cheerful, but you are denying your something about something. It's really is saying that nothing is perfect. It could be you are in this relationship, but your parents doesn't approve of them, so your your love relationship is fine, but part of your career you can't concentrate because you have so much into this person, things like that. So it's imbalance. It's something that for for the sake of love, for the sake of this person that makes you happy, you sacrifice these things, and this is what's reflecting in your past. All right. um it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And yeah, it's it's it brings you luck and happiness, but somehow it takes something out of your life as well, which is, for some of you it's fine, for some of you it's starting to tick, like it's starting to remind you that this is too much of what you are sacrificing, or it's too much of what you're giving up to keep this Nine of Cups in upright position, this happiness, this joy, this love connection or reconnection. Like, for some of you, I'm picking up, you are lowering your standard. For some of you, your value, you're lowering, you're giving up something to keep this Nine of Cups. And part of that is you are giving up part of yourself, your life, your friends, or your family or work that you enjoy for this person, for this connection, for this reconnection. All right. And moving to the present, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is, I felt like, moving to a more present, present to future situation, like right now and recent past to present. um as a result of this, because I'm happy, I'm giving up this for you, I'm choosing you, not me, I'm choosing this relationship over friends, over this, this is your priority. Now you felt like Seven of Pentacles, that you have invested, for some of you 7 years, 7 weeks, but you've invested something. And for some of you, the amount, those little things that you adjust to sacrifice for this relationship, for this person, whether it's effort, money, time, it's now build up. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is here, because I felt like this is you, this is your energy, or the person or the situation where you're kind of thinking whether that those sacrifices that you made, it's now build up. No, initially it was just 1, 2, or 3, but it became 5, 10, 15, so on and so forth. So it has built up, it has incurred. All right. The sacrifice has gone into pile, that you're kind of thinking whether is it still worth sacrificing this to this person, to this situation, to this relationship, because it seems to be that I've been caught off guard. Like, you've taken a lot of responsibility to this happiness. Like, for some of you, you're happy because you keep giving, but you're not actually receiving, for some of you, because Nine of Wands, it's a card that is you're caught off guard. You have let the gate open without restriction. You have forgotten to close the gate, and so things, people, situation keeps coming into your gate, and without leaving something for you, something of like that energy. And yeah, I think for some of you, you were happy in the beginning because this is the commitment. You're really committed to this person, situation, connection, reconnection. But it came to a point where, why is it always me? Why am I always giving up something? Why am I always sacrificing something? Why can't they in return sacrifice something for me? It's a thought. It's a thought. It's a process. It could be you're tired. It came to a point that you're tired. It came to a point that you've been giving. It came to a point that you've been complacent about something. For some of you, you have spoiled them, but it is a case of, because you love, you like this person, situation, connection, reconnection, you have put yourself up there into something of a promise that for some of you, you just really need to recharge in order to, you know, to give the same quality sacrifice that you can, because at some point, a person who's giving so much and sacrificing so much, keeps little for her or for himself. And that, I think, what happens in this situation, in the reading today. Yeah, I felt like you and this person is still committed, or for some of you, I'm being asked or guided to ask you whether your sacrifices, because sometimes we sacrifice, we do this thing, we buy, we adjust our schedule, our effort to make things work for this person, situation, relationship. It makes us happy, it makes us smile and fulfilled if we sacrifice, if we make the move, if we are the one, driving the relationship. But at some point, you would like to receive the same, reciprocation, because you can't always be the captain of the ship. You have to give the other people in charge. You can't keep rowing the boat. At some point, you will be tired. You need to recharge. So that, I felt like, is the situation for you, whether present or recent past. Is this still the commitment that is worth of your sacrifice? Is this person still the same person where you were so inspired to give everything up for this person? Because I'm really picking up some people contradicting or work schedule things that you sacrifice, or it could be them as well, but there is some sort of a like, what about me? It's always me, something of like that. Situation where one is giving too much and the other person is not really doing a lot. Yeah, it's caught off guard. Now, moving to a more present, you've got the Three of Cups. Your card is here, Leo, and the Magician. So I'm really feeling like, the present, it's I'm not picking up a third party in here, because normally Three of Cups is third party. It's more of, it could be advising you that, there are times that you would slow down, you would recuperate, you would step back because you don't like what's happening. But in here, it seems to be, it's more of a like, I'm being shown for the Three of Cups. There is some sort of a return of investment, like all the things that you sacrifice to this person, to this relationship, it's gonna cost you a Three of Cups, a celebration, an occasion, a happiness. For some of you, this could be an engagement, something that that it's coming towards you, because the Leo card is here. It's like this date. It could be travel, it could be a date, it could be a reunion, it could be an occasion. It's a cheerful celebration. It's a sort of an occasion where you deserve this, because I felt like, recent past to more present, there's part of you that's wanting to give up, or there's part of you that it's no longer a team player. That's one of you is like, starting to let go of being the driven person to this relationship, because at some point you will be tired. But yeah, more futuristically, it's saying that whatever you invest in the past to this person, situation, or relationship, you're gonna get that back. All right, I'm really like intuitively, I'm asking in my thought, what is this there, what can they give me more details? But it seems to be a halt. It could be, for some of you, Leo, you're feeling down. You for some of you, Leo, Mars is in Leo, so you're feeling like you're very goal oriented, energetic, and you feel your value. Leo, you've got this power or energy within you, or vibe that you know your value. And that, I think, is what indirectly demanding this person, relationship, or situation you are right now, that look, I know my value, so you better give me something, some sort of a team player or cooperative cooperative input in this relationship, so that I keep doing my my fair share, or do your fair share, because I'm not gonna be this same Leo all the time where I'm energetic, I'm 100%. This is what's I'm picking up for you, is that you've realized your value and how much you've done for this person, relationship, connection, and reconnection. Like, it's mostly you. So I felt like, instead of being frustrated, just slowly step back, because you have so many energy. Like, you haven't received anything back, and you've already have a lot in mind to add on to whatever relationship, situation, reconnection you are. So if you felt like, I'm about to give you my other energetic input to make this relationship work, long lasting, but I haven't received anything back from you. It's like you are 2 steps ahead of this person or relationship. The input that you provide, it's 2 step ahead. So you're feeling like, I'm kind of valuable, and I'm kind of the main team player to this relationship. So you're thinking that, let me reserve, step back of what is my next step. Allow them to, like, take charge, allow them to show their skills, though. Like, it's more of telling you, Leo, to step back and allow them to to showcase what they can show. Because, Leo, you're very I'm really feeling like, very energetic, ambitious, goal oriented. You're Leo, the sun. You outshine people. That's how you love. You keep the brightness. You give sunshine to to the person you meet in a relationship. So sometimes you've gotta cover your brightness in order to let other people to to show you your love, so that you could recharge that sunshine, and it would gleam, it would bright and brighter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm really feeling like you deserve some sort of a reward. It could be a reunion, it could be a celebration, it could be an engagement, something where you deserve whatever it is, your investment. It will have some sort of gain. It will have some gain for you. The Leo card is in here. It could be, for some of you, I've just picked up just now, you could be pregnant, and that's a celebration. And that's where you would see how much they like you, they love you, how supportive they are. Because sometimes when we are in the driver's seat, we never realize that there is another driver who could actually switch from us, let us rest, and let them take charge. So that's what I'm picking up in here. So for you not to be frustrated, sometimes we've got to step back and let them do the work, because we will realize that this is actually a team. That they could actually drive the conversation, they could actually drive the car, and I could relax. All right. So yeah, the Magician in reverse, which indicate that in the future, if you're tired holding the torch or driving, you can give the other person a try to drive, because it's always a relationship, it's two to tango. Or it's also a learning where don't give everything up, don't shape your world to this person relationship. Always preserve, leave something for yourself. Don't give everything up for a relationship. Keep something for yourself that make your identity unique, which part of you makes you happy. All right. So this is really, really good, Leo. Okay. So this is your reading. This is for the first week of July. If you are connected with the reading today, don't forget to click like, don't forget to click subscribe. And if you want to further connect with me, you can you can check all the details that you need down the description box on how to connect with me, how to book a private reading with me, and merchandise and apparel that that my team produce and that you could purchase. All right, so thanks, Leo. Have a great day. Bye bye.